Hey everyone, welcome back. Great to have you with us for another deep dive.
Hello.
So today we're jumping straight into something pretty fascinating, I think. We're exploring the concept behind a brand new YouTube channel called My Tech Beyond.
Right. And our source material for this one is actually their promotional script.
It's like the blueprint lays out the whole vision. And our mission really is to unpack what this channel is promising, how it's trying to shape, our understanding of future tech.
Yeah, and what insights it might offer you, the listener, about, well, what's coming down the pike technologically.
So first off, it's clear this isn't just like another tech review channel, right?
No, definitely not. The script makes it pretty clear. It's positioning itself more as a guide, almost, leading you towards the horizon of innovation.
Yeah, that proactive stance, that's interesting.
It is. It's a key differentiator, I think.
Absolutely. So the core idea, as you said, it's not about the phone in your pocket now.
No.
It's all about future technology, creating this space where imagination and reality sort of meet.
Yeah, where they converge. That's the word they use.
Right. And they plan to explore really cutting-edge stuff across, well, a whole bunch of fields.
And what's important, I think, is how the script frames these innovations.
What do you mean?
Well, it explicitly says these aren't just like small improvements. They're presented as having the potential to fundamentally, profoundly transform human life.
Wow. Okay. So big picture stuff.
Exactly. We're talking decades, major societal shifts, not just, slightly faster processors.
Which makes you really think about what progress even means, I suppose.
It does?
So where are these big shifts coming from, according to the channel? The script points to a few key areas.
Yeah, the big ones. Artificial intelligence, AI, robotics.
Space technology
Right.
and bioengineering, those are singled out.
Right, as the main drivers. And when they talk about bioengineering, for instance, it sounds like they're hinting at stuff beyond just, say, fixing genetic diseases.
Like what?
Well, the implication seems to be maybe even human augmentation or environmental terraforming, perhaps. It really pushes the boundaries.
Pushes our definition of life itself, almost.
Yeah, it's pretty out there, but fascinating.
Okay, so here's where, for me, it got really interesting in the script. They detail some specific, almost mind-bending, futuristic ideas the channel wants to discuss.
Ah, yes, the examples.
Yeah, like imagine machines that can actually understand human emotions. Not just, analyze sentiment from text, but understand feelings.
That's a huge leap, isn't it? Think about the implications.
But-
Therapy, customer service.
Everything. Or robots helping farmers harvest crops. I mean, that completely reshapes agriculture.
A fundamental shift. And
Yeah.
then there was the one about controlling the internet, just with your thoughts.
Yeah. Brain-computer interfaces, basically. Moving beyond keyboards and screens entirely.
Which sounds amazing, but also immediately you think about, well, privacy, mental security, If your thoughts are directly online,
Yeah, it's a whole other can of worms.
it is. It forces you to think about a future where tech isn't just a tool we pick up, but it's like woven into our thinking, our emotions.
Deeply integrated.
Very.
Which brings us to something else the script really emphasizes. My Tech Beyond isn't just analyzing tech. It calls itself a mission.
Right, that word mission stood out. It suggests moving beyond just watching tech news.
To actually participating somehow.
Yeah, or at least feeling empowered. The script says it aims to empower the next generation, showing them how they can use tech to, well, change the world.
Okay, so it's got this aspirational goal. How does it plan to do that? Just by showing cool tech?
Well, partly, but also by tackling some really big questions, encouraging critical thinking, it seems.
Right, okay, let's unpack those questions. The script mentions videos asking things like, will AI replace human thought? That's a classic.
A big one. And how will the metaverse change education? Moving beyond physical classrooms into these immersive virtual spaces.
Yeah, what does learning look like then? And also, crucially, what will future jobs be like?
These are definitely not simple questions, are they?
No easy answers there.
And this raises, I think, an important point for you listening. If you connect these themes, well, they have massive implications, personally and societally.
It's not just abstract tech talk.
Not at all. The channel seems to be encouraging you to really consider your own role in all this.
Yeah.
How might these changes impact your life, your job, your community?
It really does make you pause and think about where you fit in this accelerating change.
Mm-hmm.
So who is this channel actually for? Who are they trying to reach?
Well, the script is pretty explicit. It says it's for people who love thinking about the future.
Okay, the forward thinkers.
Yeah, and people who want to really understand technology deeply, not just, use the latest app without thinking about it.
So for the curious, the people who want to maybe be part of shaping what comes next.
Exactly. People who want to be perhaps agents of change, not just observers.
Okay, so looking back at this script, this deep dive, it really highlights the value of something like this, doesn't it? A resource focused on deep understanding and future vision.
Yeah, rather than just the surface level news cycle of tech releases.
It's trying to empower that curiosity, that engagement with what's coming. It feels like a pretty unique perspective they're aiming for.
It does. And, the source material, the script, it wraps up with this really powerful idea: knowing technology and building the future.
Knowing and building.
Yeah. So maybe a final thought for you to ponder as you go about your day. Based on what we've discussed, what's one specific step, maybe a small one, that you can take today
To do what?
to better understand or maybe even contribute in some small way to the kind of future you actually want to see? How do you move from just knowing towards building?